Boston Fire Department and Boston Police investigating a small fender bender. Not too sure what happened, if the car lost control or what happened. Looked like they might have lost control. It's possible, but they're gonna check it out, make sure the person's okay. He might have lost control, or it could have been speeding, either or. But we'll see what happened over here. Boston EMS is on site, evaluating the person. This is a pretty rough intersection here too, if you don't really pay attention. You see how they got guardrails here? Many cars have hit these guardrails in the past. So there's a reason why those guardrails are there. Probably gonna take her to the hospital and have her evaluated, make sure she's okay.
Charlie 113. 113. We have EMS respond here for an eval.
Boston, 05157 Common Los Alamos Exeter Street, 1905. Boston, CFG, Struck, Common Avenue, Exeter, Madison.
15 has the run.
1906.
Like I said, I don't know if this car was crossing straight over and it got met with the car that was speeding across, or they didn't stop at the stop sign and kept going straight through. It's hard to say.
Clear 113.
Adam Robinson headquarters, Edmund Mileage, 675.
You see, this is a pretty busy street. This car is always, at any given time, going up and down the street. Sometimes they're going at a pretty good clip, too.
103.
There's a sign that does have crosswalks and 20 miles an hour posted signs.
I gotta preempt you from that 10.
See, signs says
First with a gun. 4165 wash at the target. Male and female that went into the target earlier with the firearm. Female has now returned.
people returning with firearms at targets now.
Okay. White female, 20, small build.
So this supposed to post the speed limit in this area is 20 miles an hour.
Okay, we have it.
I'm not too sure what the speed they were doing when this took place.
Echo Tango 55, interruption. Good. Echo 414, headed to target, Charlie Rock. I have it. Tango 55 and the 414, can you handle that? So the 103 can stay on that 10? Yeah, I got Tango 55. 103, stay on that 10.
Not too sure like what happened.
14, I
More
have
likely both vehicles will probably get towed.
Alpha 103, we'll head down towards target.
The white car looks like it is drivable though, but however the looks like the driver went in the ambulance. So let's see if she got some else to drive her vehicle.
Echo Tango 55.
She might have some else to drive it, so then maybe they can drive it as long as they got a valid license.
Give me a little more info on that. Who had the firearm? Somebody in there saw them with it? Yeah, earlier today, Somebody flashed a gun on camera. It might have been him. She's back now inside. She's DK. They don't know where he is. White female 20s, Harvard hoodie. And now she's out front.
And do we have a description on that suspect with the firearm? Promoted?
No description on him.
Sorry,
thank you.
199 Summer Street, Boston. US box 1412
Alright, so
Square,
you have this car doesn't have too much damage. You know, mostly it's all on the driver's side.
About the female?
You got the door,
Told me about the description where she's
rear,
out front. White female 20s, black Harvard hoodie.
Boston EMS is pulling off. Oh, they're gonna talk to the police officer before they pull off. So
Robert.
this car doesn't have too much
At
damage.
the moment, he could
It has like just side damage, maybe 2 doors and a quarter panel. Nothing major.
You guys still have your keys to this vehicle? Okay, all right. It's just the tow guy's gonna need them. We got 2 coming.
We hang around for the toll like we always do. We try to hang around for the toll. Sometimes I don't if I'm busy, but I hang around for the toll. Unless something comes up in the next 5-10 minutes. It's kind of... she's seen those cars making that turn, so I don't know why she didn't stop.
Apple 437 taking off at the target.
It's another plate in the back of the car.
Sorry, y'all, but...
Okay, no worries. I just have to do a bit to our load vehicles, just like before they get towed. Make sure there's no like PS5 laid in the back, or if I had $10,000 cash on the seat or something. What's up, my man? She took the key. Yeah. All right, that's not really an issue, but we'll what, that car? Is that car drivable? You can drive that.
He is drivable. It don't look like it's damaged. It's only the 2 doors. It should be drivable unless there's something wrong with that car. It's only 2 doors on the damage side. If that car's not drivable, something's wrong with Honda.
1 and 2, can you guys clear up for a fight call 45 Warren?
I've seen cars driving that shit worse than that. As long as he has a valid license, he should be able to drive that vehicle. Like, that's another racket they have. Like, we'll talk about that later. A lot of people try to tell you have to tow your vehicle when it's drivable. If it's drivable, you can drive it. Or you can park it to a safe spot and then have your private tow it later on. Now, everybody should already know that, so that's nothing new. You don't have to have the city tow your car if you have a private tow that's able to tow your vehicle.
Male patient with a broken finger.
You can tow it to your mechanic, you can tow it to your house, you can tow it to anywhere you want to tow it. This is probably the slowest you see cars come down the street. That's because they're all trying to figure out what's going on. It's probably the slowest you ever see cars coming down Harvard Street or going up Harvard Street.
5-1, you can slow anyone else down.
This prime truck here look like he's gonna cause an accident. I don't know if I don't know what he's trying to do. I seen him hesitate. He was kind of hesitant at the top of the hill. Then he came down here and he did another hesitant move. Here comes one tow truck. I'm not too sure. They're probably gonna tow this car first. Might have to block off the street because they're probably gonna tow it from the. No, it might be easy to tow from the front. You could tow from the back, but it might be easier to tow from the front. Depends. I can't tell if that's a flatbed or not. If it's a flatbed, you can yank it any way you want to yank it. I can't tell if that's even a flatbed.
Thank you.
Charlie 425.
Engine 56, enter known vehicle, 1233 Bennington Street, East Boston. Engine 56, enter known vehicle, 1233 Bennington Street.
Yes, sir, you could Charlie Base cancel that second tow. Thank you.
1 Bennington Street, NR 11 dash.
Charlie Base cancel second.
So they're gonna cancel the second tow,
We got it.
and he's gonna drive that vehicle out of here. But you always check to make sure the vehicle is drivable first before you tow it, and if there's somebody able to drive it. That's police work 101.
Stick right by 92 Maywood. The caller was complaining about a car in the handicap.
Always investigate first, and then make a decision after the investigation.
Still inside. Female in her 50s, 5'5", black coat, black leggings.
So he's gonna.
Colorful hat on.
This gentleman's gonna drive that vehicle, which is definitely drivable. All 4 tires are filled. Nothing wrong with the engine. Just damage on the driver's side doors
Lima 412
and a little bit on the quarter panel, slightly on the bumper.
I think it's the regular female. She's in the hallway at 705 River making. Actually, you know what? Disregard housing's gonna take it.
So I guess he's gonna park that truck somewhere. I think he's gonna come back and move the car.
Set at tower 3. I'm on the outside, I found it. Full station. Echo Base, can you send the 417 in for code 9?
Echo 417 is it out.
Victor 983.
Like 983.
Can you take me off with the Tango Echo 504 and the Tango Delta 522 at number 15 and number 11? We're going to be sending the odds over here.
Okay, 15
Echo
and 11.
417, I have it.
So 2008.
Looks like the second tow is already on his way up here. They didn't cancel it quick enough. At one point, these cars got to exercise some kind of caution and common sense.
Charlie 425.
425.
Got it.
Yes, sir. Can I have fire come back? There's a lot of radiator fluid in this intersection. It's speedy dry.
Tow truck's supposed to have speedy dry on the truck. The tow truck driver is supposed to put the speedy dry down anyway.
Huh?
They're supposed to put speedy dry down. They're supposed to carry it on their truck.
Huh? Yeah, this car can actually be driven away.
Tow truck's supposed to have speedy dry on their truck as well. If you got a contract with the city of Boston, you should have speedy dry on your truck. I mean, it should be no exception.
Charlie 425, disregard my last.
Okay, I'll try to cancel them, but they went over. Be on the way.
You have to teach it. He may be new on the force too, though. I'll talk to him later on to see what he knows and what he doesn't know. A lot of times, police officers don't get trained properly, and then it trickles down, and then there's a disconnect in between somewhere. And I see it all the time in every field and operation. If you have a senior person training another guy, or a senior experienced person training. 'Cause I've seen senior people working there who are not experienced too. I got a guy at my job that's been doing this kind of work for 40 years and has no experience. How you been doing? I don't know. We're not gonna talk about that. 40 years and nothing to account for it. Yeah, it's easy to tow this from the front rather than the back.
Echo Tango 55. 55. Andy, Echo PS, go to 7.
Echo PS, channel 7.
Pulling up.
Trying to get that second wheel to lock in all the way, but it's locked in pretty good though. I think it's locked in good enough. Little debris on the ground. Not a lot, but probably get a broom and sweep that out the way. Still watch out for the plastic pieces. Those things could become projectiles from the ground, and they can fly up to 20 to 30 feet, depending on how fast the car runs over it and how it hits
Charlie
it.
435.
So those little things right there could be a projectile in the roadway, which is very dangerous.
No, but I will show you quick.
Good. You're gonna throw a little speedy dry on the ground and go from there. The city of Boston should have a 24-hour cleanup crew that responds to accidents, just specific accidents. I don't think they have Boston Public Works, but you gotta call Public Works out as needed. They should automatically respond to accidents. If they're not needed, just clear.
Charlie 435, can you call 5559? 435, okay.
Echo 103, go to 7. Going up.
Alright, so here's my MDT. I'm not seeing myself on this call. Can you please put me on a stabbing call on 13?
Jake 983.
983.
Yeah, that's about it.
Yes, sir. Be advised, we're going to break down the crime scene here on Woodside Ave, and we're going to move over to Forest Hill Street and Glen Street now.
All right, guys, I'm headed up out here. Catch you guys in the next one. Nez Porter.